Oh, thank you. You're welcome to today's section once again. And today's topic on the webinar is leveraging Sage X3 to streamline operation, enhance productivity, and drive business growth. First, talking about Sage X3, Sage X3 is an enterprise resource planning ERP software solution designed to help business manage and streamline core processes. And based on those core processes, your key business areas, which include your finance, supply chain, sales, inventory, purchasing, customer service, and all that. Sage X3 helps you to manage all that. Basically, your business processes. And apart from that, the key features of Sage X3 is that we have the financial management, which we talk about the general ledger, account payable, account receivable, and all that that's related to the finance. Then other features we have your supply chain, which the system manage supply chain, manufacturing products, project management, business intelligence, and all that. So just a brief of Sage X3 before we go in depth into our topic. Now, leveraging Sage X3 to streamline operations, enhance productivity, and drive business growth. Now, how do we go about it? We do our streamlining operations. And what we mean by streamline of operation is first, we have an integrated model. Sage X3 is an integrated model. And what I mean by integrated model is that we have the finance, procurement, APR, stock, sales, manufacturing, etc., which communicates with one another. They are streamlined to ensure seamless data flow across the organization. So this integrated model also means that during the procurement process, once an order is raised from your procurement module, it goes through to your receipts, the point of receiving those items, and which means on Sage X3, the integrated part of it is at the point of you procuring such item is raised on the system. The receiving party on that particular order is still going to receive on Sage X3, which means that same order is being converted to receipt, which is your GRN, then to invoice, and that flows through payment. So they are all integrated, which simply means the end point of a particular department is an input of another department. For instance, the receipt of stock or service, confirmation of service delivery leads to you invoicing that particular item, and that flows to finance for payment. So all these flows, and from the system, you will see the integrated part of it, that you'll be able to see where the transaction starts and where that transaction is ending. As we have here on the screen, we have the different modules from administrative, development, setup, purchase, stock, manufacturing, financials, APAR, operating budget, and your fixed asset. So they are all integrated on the system. And talking about the fixed asset also, for you to procure an asset, the process can start from your procurement module at the point of you making a request for an asset. Then through that, it can flow through to you receiving that particular asset, and that flows to your fixed asset module. So basically, the procurement process, you'll see the process even when you're on the fixed asset model, which means you'll be able to see the invoice that even led to that asset that is on your asset register on the fixed asset model. So this makes it much easier for people and the business operation in terms of the integrated part of the business. Then also we have automated workflow. Implement automated workflow to reduce manual intervention, ensuring consistency and speeding up processes. So which means all your flows can be automated on Sage X3. Sage X3 helps you to automate all those flow, which could be from raising a requisition, raising an order, even It could also be an internal request, even for a payment voucher and all that. All this process can well be automated on the hierarchy, and you can also have email notification flowing out, which means you may, with this, you reduce your paperwork. You may not have to start taking paper from one office to another to approve a particular payment or to approve a particular order, or depending on an invoice, depending on what the case may be. So with this automated workflow, you can have everything automated. Your manual processes are automated in the application, which you just go ahead and carry out all your activities on the RP, including you having to attach some documents on the system for whoever needs to approve a particular transaction, depending on what the case may be. As we have a flow on the screen here talking about the chief accountant. As a chief accountant, we have some of the activities that is required of a chief accountant, depending on your process, which can be updated and automated on the system. For instance, here we have the account setup as a chief accountant. All you just need to do when you log into the system, you see your business process, and from here you can see your daily tasks, what you need to do on a daily basis. You need to do your bank reconciliation to manage your fixed assets. And we also have year-end operation. You want to close the fiscal year, you want to close the fiscal period. You can see every of these are automated on the system, and with a click, you'll be able to get all those information and details on the system. Just with a click from here, you can see you can raise a journal, you can do account structure, you can even check your balances on the system, you can get your trial balance and other details on the system article. So once you have your processes automated based on the workflows and all the details as it goes in your organization, this Sage X3 manage efficiently to carry out those activities without you having to do manual processes. Now, inventory management, the Sage X3 used advanced inventory management features to optimize stock levels, reducing carrying costs and minimizing stock out. So on Sage X3, you can manage your reorder level on the system, in which for an item that is below the threshold, your threshold system is going to trigger for you to have that particular order for you to raise. It's going to raise a suggestion for you, and once those suggestions are raised, then you can as well review and process such on the system. So, and apart from that, you have your lot management, batch management, also expiration dates of a particular product, serial number management, and all that. Sage X3 manages that efficiently. Now, production planning. Leveraging production planning and scheduling tools to improve manufacturing efficiency and reduce lead time. What this helps in your business process, business growth, and based on this, we have planning manager. As you can see on the dashboard, a planning manager can easily see on the system what's going on within the organization in terms of a work order that has been raised on the system. You can see those work orders that are late. Probably there's some demand from your customers, and the production process is going on, and you want to see why those orders are not delivered to your customer. So with these features, it helps you to check those work orders that are late, and you see the details on your dashboard and confirm, oh, are we good on this? You can drill down to see more information. And likewise for late orders also, probably that orders raised by a customer and that are yet to be fulfilled or delivered to that particular customer. Having your processes automated, you'll be able to see all this on your dashboard or on the screen and know, okay, these things need to be attended to as soon as possible. So this helps you to grow your business. Now, also on the planning part, we have scheduling, enterprise planning, and all that. System helps you to do your scheduling. You can easily check on the system those items that need probably your manufacturing Some items are below the stock level and all that. You'll be able to check them and do the needful. And also you can check your, based on your planning, you can see orders that has been raised that are yet to attend based on your planning workbench as a buyer. So this can also be used in your production planning in order to ensure that services are delivered efficiently to the customer. Then enhancing productivity. How we enhance productivity through Sage X3. Now, real-time data access, talking about real-time data access, Sage X3 enable real-time data access across all departments to facilitate informed decision making and enhance productivity. So with real-time data access, which having an integrated system, you'll be able to make decision on a real-time basis. You'll be able to check on your dashboard, you'll be able to check, oh, what is happening on your bank account, what is happening on your product level, and depending on what you're tracking. Having a real-time data on the system helps you to make those decisions regarding the business, which means you don't have to wait probably till maybe end of the week or end of the month, as long as the users are capturing their transaction on a real-time basis and all processes are fully automated. It helps you to make it the fine decision, which means you don't have to wait till end of the month before you make those decisions. Because at times there are some decisions that you would have made immediately based on the figures you are seeing, and waiting till end of the month, things might have even gone out of their hand, because most some organizations will wait till end of the month before they generate their financials report and all that. But on the go, on real-time level, you have access to your data and quickly you are making those decisions. Just as we have on the screen here, we have a planning manager which sees late orders on the system. Then also buyers, like we have buyers here as a material buyer. Material buyer can see on the screen that, oh, we have some late purchase requests that have not been attended to. There are cases whereby a request is made within an organization for production, or depending on what the case may be, maybe servicing of equipment, maybe based for a project and all that. And based on that particular request, a buyer can check those requests and see those ones that are late and are yet to be processed. Probably someone needs to approve within the organization. With this, you are able to annex this and quickly check what is delaying this, and that information makes you to quickly do the needful, check other details without even having to call to know what is happening to this particular transaction. Likewise, for maybe so see the ones that are late, the products in question. With this, you'll be able to know if you can cancel the order or probably meet with another vendor to discuss this, or probably call the vendors and make informed decision. Likewise, you can see your payable, receivable details and all that being generated from the system. So this, you having access to your real-time data, is going to help you on your business processes and make a timely decision. Now, on Sage X3 also, you have your collaboration tools. Collaboration tools within Sage X3 to improve communication and coordination among team members. Yeah, on Sage X3, the collaboration tools like your workflow, cases of you need to raise a maybe an approval on a payment, you can easily go to the system and check who is to approve this particular transaction. And even on the system, you can check comments from your colleagues regarding the transaction, probably treat this as urgent and all that. Then workflow in terms of email notification in a particular transaction, probably an invoice, probably a payment, you get an email that you have a transaction you need to attend to. So as those transactions are raised on the go, you get a notification that this requires your attention. So it's a collaboration tool that helps you to communicate and coordinate team members. And apart from that, system also allows you to do attachments, supporting documents, and all that as you go in collaborating with your colleagues as you raise transaction within the system. Likewise, you'll be able to see signature circuit, probably a user that raises a transaction and is expecting that, oh, the superior needs to approve. Probably you have 3 or 4 levels of approvers that need to be done on the system. The first person has approved. So you can easily go to the system and know, oh, this is the person that is left to approve this transaction. And with that, you see signature circuit shows that, oh, this has been approved. And it can also shows you if a particular transaction had been cancelled or a transaction has been modified. You can see the details, the show reason, and all that, which helps whoever is having access to this particular data. Now, user training. Invest in comprehensive user training to ensure that all employees can make the most of Sage X3 features. Users need to be trained, equipped enough so that they can carry on with their activities. One thing is to have a robust application that manages processes. The other is the team that needs to work on it are well equipped enough to carry out those activities on the system. So if you have an automated system and you don't know how to operate it, it's a big issue. Just like you having a car and you don't know how to probably move the car forward. So it's just as if you don't have any car. So basically, user training and all that on the features and capability of the system helps you on the goods and leveraging on this Sage X3 to efficiently deliver your process and services. Now, how do we driving business growth with Sage X3? How do we go about driving business growth with Sage X3? Now, in terms of scalability will leverage the scalability of Sage X3 to support business growth, accommodating an increasing number of transactions and users without performance degradation. So as the business grows, Sage X3 is there. You can leverage on Sage X3 for your business group. You have more transaction, and probably as your business starts, probably you're starting your business in Nigeria, for instance, and as you go on, as the business grows, you start having another company in another country, maybe in Ghana, maybe in South Africa, and all that. The system supports a multi-company and also multi-legislation. So you don't have to buy another application or another software to manage your business in different country. Sage X3 have different legislation. It supports different legislation, and this supporting of this different legislation allows you to be able to use Sage X3 in different region and different location, and this goes into how your business is going, how Sage X3 is able to accommodate that. More users, you have more users using the system, allows you to have more users, increase your users and all that. You don't have to bother about the grading of maybe the system won't perform as it ought to perform. All that X3 manages efficiently. So with Sage X3, scalability is one thing you can have with Sage X3. As we can see also on the screen, you can see a company having a group of companies. We have the group, and we also have the different other companies and other branches. And all this can either happen at the point of implementation, or as a business goal, you have more company and you'll be able to move on with the application without having to purchase another application. It's just to implement those new company on the application. Now, Sage Enterprise Intelligence Use Sage X-ray intelligence tool to gain insight into business performance, identify trend, and make data-driven strategic decisions. With Sage X3, you can make defined decision. Your key indicators can be designed on your dashboard whereby you see, okay, for what we have here, we have top 5 customer by quantity in terms of sales. You can also see the top 5 product category by sales. You can see top 5 sales rep, and depending on the information you want to see on your screen. So the system is customizable. With Sage Enterprise Intelligence, you can drag and drop fields and you'll be able to see your data. You can see your trend, the trend, monthly sales, compare months from January to February and all that using your pie charts or depending on how you want to view your data. Excuse me. Now, in terms of compliance and reporting, ensure compliance with regulatory requirements using Sage X3 comprehensive reporting and audit trail. So with Sage X3, you can get your different reports. Your financial report, you can get that on Sage X3, which helps you in making the fine decision, and is also IFRS compliance. And with this, you're ready to go on Sage X3 in terms of compliance, as we have different reports and all that on the system. Likewise, on the audit trail, system also has an audit trail features that helps you to track fields or tables to know who created this transaction, what happened on this transaction, who modified this particular transaction and all that. With audit trail, you have the audit trail on the system that gives you information and all that. Now, in terms of also the compliance audit trail, for this that we have on the screen, we have a user. This information gives us user that logged in into the application and also gives us the time that user logged into the application. So with Sage X3, you can track when each user logged in. You can even see the log from the first login of a user till the current date to see, okay, when the last the person logged in, what are this person done on the application. So by utilizing these tools and strategies, Sage X3 can become a powerful ally in streamlining your operations, enhancing productivity, and driving business growth. Training and familiarization with these features can significantly improve user efficiency and overall business performance. Thank you.